Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing as Engineer Lee Dozier sings our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing as Deacon Jim Holzmer will bring us the invocation.
Please bow your heads. Loving Lord God, we come before you this morning as we prepare to send forth these Academy graduates. Be with them, guide them, guard them as they respond into the unknown, often in harm's way, for others in need. Help them to support one another. Please be ever with their families. For all your loving providence in all the days of our lives, we thank thee. Amen.
You may be seated. Chief Scott Lively is Chief of Training, and I ask that he now come forward for the next portion of the ceremony.
Good morning. Let me just say, that's Ann Holt, the world famous Ann Holt. I can't believe I made it on stage with Ann Holt, so thank you. Welcome. Thank you everyone for coming to such really a momentous occasion on what is not only a culmination of a lot of hard work and perseverance, but also what is a large step in the family that we proudly call the Nashville Fire Department. You know, as I watched the honor guard and the pipe and drum present colors and really represent the proud and rich tradition of 157 years of the Nashville Fire Department, I couldn't help but notice the guidon flags of Battalion 76 and Battalion 77, and really the contrasting metaphor that was so evident in front of us. The honor guard representing over a century of the men and women who serve unselfishly. The guidon representing the uniqueness of the newest members of the NFD family. The history of the guidon dates back many years with its roots in the military. The flag was always in front of the unit symbolically, but not only as a point of pride, but as a rallying point in the heat of battle. Where the guidon was, you would find the presence of those ready to serve. The two guidon flags before you today are handmade, and they're original. There'll never be another two flags like those two. The flag bearers were chosen by their leadership. And as we retire the colors of Battalion 76 and 77 today, I say to those who were chosen to bear that guidon, job well done. You led from the front as a point of pride, and your dedication never waned. You know, every guidon throughout history wouldn't have been successful without the guidance and leadership of its cadre. And the Nashville Fire Academy is no different. The cadre of instruction at the Academy represents over 150 years combined years of service in the most advanced firefighting and EMS knowledge available. I count the staff as among the best of the best. And what they do really makes it possible for all of us here to even be here today. So let me proudly introduce the entire staff of the Nashville Fire Academy. Guys and girls, stand up. I can tell you they take great pride, and they love these men and women right here. Lots of blood, sweat, and tears, lots of long hours, lots of sleepless nights. Thank you, guys. I also want to give a heartfelt thank you to Mayor Berry and the senior staff of the Nashville Fire Department. Your unwavering commitment to public safety by providing the Fire Academy and its staff with all the resources needed to carry out our job not only shows your dedication to the citizens of Nashville and Davidson County and the Nashville Fire Department, but to the families of the men and women of Battalion 76 and 77 before us. You know, I see several current and retired firefighters in our midst. Some have a couple of years on, some had 50+ years on. But I think it really speaks to the importance that they place in this day of welcoming new members to the family. Let me say thank you to those in attendance that are a part of our family and to everyone sharing this day with us. So thank you. I also want to direct your attention to another point of pride for this graduating class. You'll notice that we have a SWAT officer in our class today, Officer Shalou. It really illustrates a partnership that the NFD has with the Metro Police Department and our shared dedication to the continued training of our responders. Officer Shalou joined Battalion 76 to become an emergency medical technician and did so with the utmost respect of his classmates. He made those around him increasingly better each day. Officer Shalou, thank you, sir. Also, this class was kind of unique in the sense that we had a partnership with the Springfield Fire Department. We trained one of their own in Battalion 76 with Recruit Baldwin. Chief Hamill of Springfield is supposed to be in attendance here today. I don't see him. But let me just say to you, Chief, if you're here, he represented his classmates in your department with the utmost professionalism and integrity. Thank you, sir. So in closing, to you, Battalion 76 and 77, I say to you, job well done. Through hundreds of hours of training, you gave unselfishly to become part of something much larger than yourself. And by doing so, you etched your name into 157 years, proud years, of the history of the Nashville Fire Department. I tell you, use this day not as an end of your training, but as a segue to the beginning of a journey that will see you become future leaders in this department. And lastly, I say to the families here today of these men and women of Battalion 76 and 77 before us, there's an old saying that we use in the fire service, and it says, "Let no man's ghost return to say his training let them down." I say to you, through your loved ones' continued training and dedication, their training will never let them down. Thank you. Now let me introduce someone that I call a dear friend and who I think best exemplifies what a leader represents. Director Chief of the Nashville Fire Department, Will Swan.
So before I start, I want to make a note here that thank Ann for coming out, but there is an issue with that because the last time we had a program, I called Ann and I asked her would she graciously come and MC it, and she turned me down. But Joseph Pleasant, who is our new PIO, calls Ann and she comes running. I thought I was the chief, but I guess no, there's a story behind that. Thank you, Ann, for being here. So, good afternoon and welcome to the graduation of Battalion 76 and Battalion 77. This afternoon we are joined by a number of esteemed guests, members of our department, both active and retired. Also, we have our union president, Mark Young, is with us. We have department head and leaders, Chief Steve Anderson is here. We thank you for being here. Also, I want to take a moment to acknowledge our Metro Council. Without them and their support for this fire department, we wouldn't be what we are. I don't know who all is here, but I do know we have some past council members. I see Edith Landstrid, I see Don Majors. What other council members do I have? Would you please raise your hand? I want to acknowledge that. Do we have any other here? Pride Moore, yes, awesome. Again, we thank you. Family and friends, thank you all for being here for this graduation. So let's get down to business. We're here because of our Battalion 76 and 77. So today you are embarking on something bigger than you or me. Today you are graduating from the Fire Training Academy and becoming full-fledged members of the Nashville Fire Department family. Battalion 76, you sit here already with experience in the field. You left the academy in August, and we are proud to see how well you are already doing. There are only a few job titles that will follow you for the rest of your life. Today, the title of firefighter will become yours. And I want you to honor it, respect it, and most of all, be proud of it. You will impact your community in ways that very few people can understand. You will come to work every day and touch someone's life. When I was in your place 22 years ago, I had no idea what my future with the fire department would hold. Now as Director Chief, I look back and I have a lot of fond memories. More importantly, I have a lot of lessons and mottos I've learned and would like to share a few of them with you. First of all, you will always represent not only yourself and your family, you will always represent the Nashville Fire Department wherever you go. So remember, you are always responsible for your act, no matter how much, no matter how bad you feel. You're always responsible for your actions. Remember that. Make sure as you interact with your fellow firefighters and EMS personnel, and especially those that we serve, show respect even to people who don't deserve it. Not as a reflection of their character, but as a reflection of yours. You have to step out of yourself in those moments. Also, in conflict, don't raise your voice, improve your argument. And never respond to rudeness. When a person are rude to you, they are revealing who they are, not who you are. Don't take it personal. Be silent. You are beginning your careers with this great department. In the years to come, you will have the opportunity to grow within this department and rise through the ranks. But remember that as you take on new challenges, doubt kills more dreams than failures ever will. So always invest and believe in yourself. And remember, a dream will stay a dream until you plan to make it reality. You have already accomplished so much, and this is just the beginning. And finally, when I reflect on my career, the funnest part was when I was where you at right now. A rookie, a newbie. I wasn't focused on promotions or getting to that next level. I was focused on learning and how to be the best firefighter and EMT I could be for this department. So I say to you, enjoy these first few years. Take in every moment and learn how to become the best at what you do. You have made it. We are proud of you, and welcome to our family. Our department would not be what it is today without the support of the Mayor of Nashville. Mayor Megan Barry is a strong supporter of the Nashville Fire Department and all the work our department do. Firefighters, paramedics, EMTs, investigators, and inspections. I feel she has our back and our best interests in mind. So please join me in giving a well-deserved welcome to our Mayor, the Honorable Megan Barry.
Thank you. It is a pleasure to be with all of you today. And Chief Swan, thank you for that wonderful introduction, and also thank you for your kind leadership and all that you do every day and your team does for the fire department. I want to just take a moment and recognize some of the folks who have joined us today. We do have Council Member Bill Pridemore is with us. He's back over there. We are also joined by former Council Member Edith Langster, who I had the pleasure of serving with right here, as well as former Council Member Don Majors, who I also know is here. The good news is that when you get to come into this office, so many have come before you that have laid really great groundwork. So I'm honored that both Councilmember Langster and Councilmember Majors are with us. If you have worked for the fire department, work there now or have retired from the fire department, will you just raise your hand? Can we say thank you to you right now? And I didn't see any of your hands going up. Don't you guys still work here? Okay, I'm just checking. Thank you. We have a long history in this community of folks who have stepped up to serve, and that is just a great example, because you are going to find that this is not just a job, it's a calling. And you all have answered that calling, and you're going to be asked to do a lot of things. You're going to be asked to do more than you've had to do before. And you all could have made a different choice. You could have chosen a career or a job that paid you more, gave you more regular hours than you're going to get with us, or didn't put you at risk. You could have made that choice, but you didn't. You chose this instead. You chose to protect and to serve our community, and that means that you've made the decision to help our city every day, because you are what makes our city tick. This job is going to be tough. It's going to be physically tough. It's going to be mentally tough. Mark Young did me a favor about 2 years ago when he took me through the Fire Ops 101 training. Yes, he had me put on all of the equipment that you wear. He had me go into the hot box. He had me breathe through the breather thing. So while I was in the hot box, I lost my boot. I couldn't see. And by the time I got out, Mark said, you know, you wouldn't be a firefighter. I'm really sorry. So I know how hard it is. I know what you all have to do. I do have to say, I did at least climb the ladder, though, all the way up to the top, wearing all the stuff. But that was about as much as I could do, because it's tough. And I know you've seen the news right now. We've got fires that are raging all across LA. 100,000 acres right now are on fire. But folks like you run toward that and make sure that we're safe. You know, it's funny, I was with a presentation the other day, and I was sitting next to a mom, and her son was presenting. And she said, you know, if I could have fast forwarded to this day right now and seen how successful he was going to become, she said, I sure would have had a lot fewer gray hairs. And I am sure that there are lots of family members here who are here to support you today that are also so grateful that you have found something that is going to make you happy and make you do well. As we continue to grow and change in Nashville, your jobs are going to grow and change too. And I know that when you serve, it's always a great reminder that your family serves right along with you. Your girlfriends and boyfriends and husbands and wives and children's, and my notes say, and pets, will be there for you. And they're going to worry about you every day. And they're going to want you to be safe. And that's what I want too. So we're committed to making sure that you have what you need to be safe. I'm so thankful for your sacrifices. I'm so thankful for your service, and I'm so grateful that I get to say congratulations to you today on this December 8th to welcome the graduation of Battalion 76 and graduation of Battalion 77. So it's an honor. In a few seconds, I'm going to administer the oath to you, but hold tight, you're not quite there yet. So thank you.
At the Nashville Fire Academy, we teach a sense of very meticulous detail. They can echo this, I'm sure, ad nauseum, but it's all about training in detail and becoming part of a team. We train, recruit training to me is the epitome of the team concept. It's how the men and women respond to every day on the streets of our city, and it's how we train. But today, if you will allow us, we're going to do something a little bit different. The Academy staff would like to point out a few of those that really have set themselves apart. When you hear your name, please come forward. The Fitness Award signifies something that not the most athletic but the one who has undergone the greatest transformation to be where they're at today. Our daily PT program is job-specific. It's very intensive. The Fitness Award for Battalion 76 goes to Recruit Spencer. Come forward. And for Battalion 77, and let me say the transformation of this young lady has been nothing short of remarkable. Recruit Redding. The class valedictorian represents a combined score of not only an intense EMT course that condenses a college semester into a matter of weeks, but also to a level of Firefighter 2 training with hazmat operations certification. For Battalion 77, the class valedictorian award, Chapman. For 76, let me say, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the empty seat right here for Battalion 76, which belongs to Recruit Contreras. He could not be here. He's deployed in the United States Air Force and in training. So thank you, sir, for your service. Chapman. And finally, Esprit de Corps. Esprit de Corps, which literally means the spirit of the body. It encompasses the heart and the pulse of the class. The group, it really represents a camaraderie for each battalion, and it was a tough one to choose from because this class really has a heart and a soul about itself. I'm proud to say the Esprit de Corps for Battalion 76 is Recruit Lashley, and for 77, Recruit Wickware. Thank you.
The graduating class, 2017, Battalion 76. Anthony A. Benford. Patrick M. Brown. Brian L. Imamali. Joshua B. Jeans. Rhett C. Lashley. Ruth B. Perez. Jeffrey B. Sisk. William A. Spencer. Thomas K. Sugawara. David K. Travis. Andrew Baldwin. That is the graduating class 2017, Battalion 76. Battalion 77. Derek T. Bailey. Charles A. Chapman. Kyle L. Cordell. Robert B. Crocker. James Paul A. Henderson. Rachel A. Johnson. Joshua L. Lipscomb. Reed A. Owens. Jamal L. Ramsey. Lauren E. Redding. Michael D. Rogers. Cody J. Rao. Michael A. Shepard. Richard S. Tomlinson. Randall L. Toney. George A. Walker. Tiffany M. Webb. Tamika E. Wickware. Williams. There we go. Charles R. Williams. Got that one. Marcel Chalou. Presenting Battalion 77. And at this time, Mayor Barry will come forward to administer the oath.
Please rise. Please raise your right hand. And please repeat after me. I fill in your name. Do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, and that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of Tennessee, and support the Constitution and laws thereof, and that I will, to the best of my skill and judgment, diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, execute the office assigned in the fire department in and for Nashville, Davidson County, or the city of Springfield. Well, not you guys, that guy. According to the Constitution of this state. You are now fully sworn in. Thank you.
I would just like to offer my congratulations to the 2017 graduating class, Battalion 76 and 77. Also a reminder that at the conclusion of the ceremony, which is just about now, we will ask all of the graduates to go over to the area near the tree where you can record this beautiful moment today for many, many years to come. Invite your family to join you for the pinning of your badge and enjoy the rest of your day. Congratulations.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information about this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.